even the Seraphine ends up being something that's very strong. It's one of the you know, comfort picks for Lehens. We know it's a strong solo queue pick, especially when she was first released. It was being played a ton in Korea. So, you know, I think this Vayne pick is really going to have to be the focus. The Lulu top as well is going to have to really control that matchup. Otherwise, I think that this is a very, very strong composition on Afrika's side.
Yeah, they totally turn it on its head and they say, okay, let's look to teamfight this time around. Let's look to scale up, play it safe. We got safe lanes that can scale pretty well. Let's just go ahead and try to play a safer game, I suppose, up against the skirmishy DRX members. But either way, guys, we do have game number 2 of Match 4 ready to go. So let's hop onto the Rift right now.
In this Tribush seen by Lehens now, and it's actually Lehens not realizing Pioshik is so nearby. He's gonna have to pop ult.
Lehens, yeah, trying to get on top of Pioshik here. We do have Dread coming in, and now DRX are in full retreat mode. Olaf, though, going forward. They're gonna catch Becca, but a really nice wild growth to keep him alive for just a bit longer, but he does go down to Keen, who does make his way in, and now Solka rooted down for a little bit too long. That's going to be a double kill going the way of Afrika, as they do take a pretty big win in that team fight.
Yeah, Lehens popped ult super early, but it was actually really well done. Quick reaction time there, and
now,
you know,
it's not fair. We got to trade 1 for 1 at least. Nice little bubble there from Solka, but now we have Ornn from the top side looking to get things going. The flash over the wall as he is really desperately trying to get the spike going. And now Becca kind of left in no man's land here, gets his shield up, but I think he might just be slowed down and taken to the death chamber as a really nice ultimate comes in, as well as the Samira to follow up, and DRX are just being chipped down 1 by 1 as Afrika will pick up for 2.
As Fly may actually find himself falling here.
Yeah, he's gonna get bubbled up, but the rest of the team comes out of the jungle as Jonah Strong keeping its secret from us. I like it. I like the hype. Here comes this gigantic Olaf, but a block onto the Ornn ultimate is just not going to matter anyway. They have way too much damage. The triple kill comes in here for Bang, and now 8-1 and a massive...
And with the Kraken Slayer being his choice, he has very little survivability outside of his vault.
Okay, that's just going to be a massive shockwave that comes in. They're trying to turn it here on a Bang. Obviously, they have a lot of damage, but Bao moving forward now is just going to essentially say, take me with you, Afrika, please. As, man, Fly just comes in with a teleport and says, hello, friends. You know, have a sombrero. This is going to be a nice one.
Yeah.
Actually on his head, but either way, Pioshik, they're just kind of running him down here. Dread has insane survivability with the items that he does have. The Gore Drinker and the Sterix already. Kingen, the only one to get out alive. But Solka just blows Lehens up. He is so incredibly low. He's going to have to flash away. And this is not the fight they were looking for. This is how you get Vayne power in this one, as the ult is going to sail wide. And at the end of the day, well, the only power that Bao has now is in his death, and I'm
gonna try to steal this Baron away. Solka's trying to snipe it, but way too risky. But I mean, what, you can't blame him for that. The game was over a while ago.
Towards the end of that, as okay, Bang, what's going on here? You seem to have a lot of friends. He's a very nice machine.
And I mean, one more fight here.
Solka in a little bit of trouble. He pops forward, and he does not have flash. He is going to have that stopwatch. You can see the charm comes in, a huge knockup from the side of the Ornn, and that is just about gonna do it, as Pioshik has nowhere to run, just gonna get ulted down. Kingen as well, just gonna try to delay some time, and actually might be successful in that. As Fly, he knows the game is over. He wants the kill. Will he get it, though? That's the question.
Kingen is just trying to zoom away. But,
all right,
well,
all right.
Spotted.
Good play. Oh, trying to,
Ace!
I love the delayed ace. Production's just waiting to hit that button, and they got to do it there at the end. And Afrika certainly pressed their buttons pretty well in this game, 19-2. In 30 minutes, a slaughterfest to the side of Afrika. Really one-sided, nicely done, and they will bring us see the carnage that took place in that game number 2. Pretty one-sided here.
Yeah, I mean, as much as it can be, right? I mean, The damage output for the bot lane was pretty insane. You can see that there's a lot of damage still coming through for Bao, even though he's behind in that regard. Like, he still did a lot of damage in this game. And
we're back after Africa Freaks taking down DRX in game number 2, and we're about to have another game number 3 of today. First off, let's talk about the draft from each team. We had Lulu for DRX and Seraphine and Samira for Africa Freaks. Africa Freaks was able to attack the weak point of DRX with their pick and ban. DRX had Vayne locked in and they hovered around, kind of telling them, we are aware that you guys are gonna pick Ornn. But with Alistar, Ro getting banned out, so I think they were thinking that there is not much of a support pick available, so they just locked in Brown. However, Lehans was spamming Seraphine on the Korean solo queue so far, which was pretty obvious for the viewers that he's gonna lock it in. And indeed, he was doing a lot of work in this on this champion in this game. Well, DRX could instead just lock in Lulu for red 4, and then they could just wait till the last minute for the support and top choice. I also think that Vayne, the champion itself, is good against a very tanky champions. However, Vayne and Braum, I don't think it's the kind of a viable pick in the current meta. Lehans know how to lane on this champion. He knows how to snowball with his utility pick. So Braum was not the ideal answer into the Lehans' ability. Bottom lane was the centerpiece for DRX, but they were not able to ring the bell with their gank attempt. Bottom duos are having a huge priority, so Africa Freaks was able to place the ward that later on spotted Graves going to the Grump. So they were having full information of his camping, his pathing. So, I mean, indeed, they had to use their summoner spell to walk away. But we can also say that Olaf was able to save his turn and focus on his farming, his plans. And Samira was able to safely back. And let's take a look at the minion wave here. It was in a very awkward position for the red side. So Vayne could not just recall. So Samira was able to make it back to lane without losing any minion waves or without losing anything hard. And later on, that was connected to Africa's Dragon, and it all snowballed all the way down to this game. Dread's decision to kind of leave the bottom lane by themselves was really a bold choice, but it was right. So DRX once again tried to play around their bottom. So Samira earlier in this moment placed the ward near the golden camp, so they once again had the information of Graves' position. So Africa read their dive attempt like a book, so they were able to come in ready, knowing how to take this fight, and also they were able to kind of re-engage this dive attempt that was initially started by DRX. And in this kind of extensive team fights, it's really important to take a look how the Seraphine utilizes and maneuvers his abilities, and we can say that was 10 out of 10 performance coming out from Lehans in that fight. Africa Freaks, because they were having a lot of priority in the bottom lane, they were able to exert pressure and control all around the map. And the POG is going to be Lehans. 0018 KDA and incredible Q participation as well. Seraphine can also get chunked down, but Lehans was really smart and on point utilizing this champion. There were several moments where he were going down to a very low HP, but he always managed to walk out alive. And the way he kind of uses his skills was was just an art. You can truly say he is the master of this champion, as we saw from the solo queue in Korean server. Some of them cool engages with Seraphine. And also in this kind of extended fight once again, Africa was able to pick up the big win. So there was a super save from Seraphine herself. Weehands was fully aware of the potential moves coming out from the opponent, so he managed to walk out alive. But Oriana also managed to pick up some of the POG votes, as he was also on point with that shockwave engage during teamfights. Now, as we are having a long night tonight, we have to find out who is gonna win this match. So back to our casters.